Hello my convicts and convict catchers, to design the Kappa Convict, and yes, I'm doing this again, but this time I'm actually putting my voice on. It should have gone the voice with the gameplay, because I did record it at the same time, but for some weird reason it's not done it, so I'm pre-recording my voice afterwards, and yes, my little boy is here, so it's either having it without no commentary, or having commentary and with Rio, so take your pick. Anyway, I wanted to play some World War 2. I thought we'd finish off the end of the week with just a little bit of light gaming. I did try to play some Titanfall 2, but couldn't get into any lobbies, and it's just been horrendous. So I thought, bugger it, I'm just going to go in, enjoy some World War 2, and we're going to play that. I even tried a little bit of Fortnite, but I feel, I don't know, I'm having some issues, and it's not my connection or my BT hub or anything like that. It's actually with the NetDuma. So I'll voice out what my concerns are in a separate vlog, but I really feel that there's a problem with NetDuma, or with the NetDuma router, or the software in particular. I'll explain a little bit more in a vlog form, some information I found out from them themselves. So it's not like they didn't openly say about this problem or issue, but I don't know how this will affect, per se, modems and routers that you are currently using, to whether or not it's a good idea or not. So I don't know, we'll have to have a look. There is a modem that I did get suggested by Alex, who was part of the team, but like I said, we'll go into that in a vlog. Anyway, let's get on with this. So as you can see, using the STG, one of the spawn campiest maps you can ever come across. Just hip fire this guy's at, okay? STG has always been pretty dominant for hip fire. I am using 25, 40 and 40 for my Narcon sense, because it's in red mode 1. I think it's 25. It's either 25 or 24. I know it's one of the two, and then it's 40 and 40 for the other one. Yeah, I think it's actually 20, 40, 40, because 40 and 40 is 80. Yeah, so I believe it's 20 then. It'd be 20, 40, 40 is what mine would be, because you can only go up to a maximum of 100, like I've said in previous Narcon videos. So it'd be 20, 40, 40 is what I'm currently on here. But I think the first one, the small, is for your very first initial touch of your controller. So it's how sensitive you want the first beginning start off when you first start to touch your controller, to how sensitive you want that to respond to every movement that you make, every really tiny adjustment, and that's what small do. Medium and large are more for most of the other areas, such as like aiming, turning to someone, hip firing, and then obviously trying to spin around and shoot someone who's behind you, on who's directly on your right hand side. You're trying to twist them quickly on the sensitivity that you've got, because it doesn't make any changes to your sensitivity in game. All it does is it makes it more sensitive or less sensitive for that particular set number. That's why I always say to people is try to do it in blue mode first, find out where your sensitivity is, where you feel almost comfortable, and then obviously change it to red mode, leave those sensitivities alone, and then start to work on your Narcon sense, because then you can start to dumb down or speed up what you're trying to do with that aim. Say if you're just slightly over missing someone, then obviously it might be your medium adjustments. If it's someone from really far away and you just can't seem to get your lock onto their heads, then maybe it's the small that you need to look into. So either way, that's what I normally do on here. But thank you and salute to everybody obviously who is helping out, supporting and enjoy the videos, especially with the DNS video that I've got, which seems to be one of the most popular ones on here, where I'm talking about DNS and showing you how to find your best DNS to use, because I do feel like it has a somewhat of a small impact on what you're doing. Obviously it's not going to give you any lower ping or anything like that. I think it just makes it feel, or it makes it more consistent, your connection more consistent with what you're doing, like where you are positioned on the map to when you're going behind cover and stuff like that. I think it's more to do with like the TCPs, where it just takes information but throws it away. It makes it more accurate or more consistent. Also, if it's giving you service, you want to be given service closer to where you are, and obviously having a fast DNS or good DNSs that have good connection, you may get more of an accurate idea of where you're situated, so you get better games possibly. Now, obviously, it's never been confirmed that DNS does make any difference, but I do feel that it has some effect on what you do. Not maybe on your ping or on your connection or anything, but I think it does somewhere minor in between those two lines. It's very, very blurred, because obviously DNS is more just for like looking up, but I think that's what it is, because don't forget, you've got a ping, and that's got to look up the address of where it's pinging to, and then it's going to come back, and I think maybe that's what it does. Just makes it possibly a shorter route or a more quicker route to where you're going to and coming back, rather than going all the way around the houses. A bit like sat-nav, you can either have shortest distance, fastest, or quickest, or something like that, or the normal standard route. There's like normal standard route, the quickest route, and the shortest route. Quickest being on the motorway, but sometimes you have to come back on yourself. Shortest route being all the little lanes and all the little off-road bits that you might have to go through to get to that destination, to be the shortest from A to B. And I think that's what DNS is kind of like, and why people like to do that, and why I think it does have some effect on what you're doing, because it's sending the information and it's getting it to where it needs to go quicker, or on time to what your connection's doing to what you're doing in the game. So it feels like obviously you're having a more consistent shooting. When you shoot, it's more consistent, or that's how I feel. Anyway, I'm just blabbing on. I didn't expect to have to re-record myself once again, just to obviously get this out there, but it happens, I guess. I don't know why my headset's not recorded. Maybe I muted myself, possibly. Maybe done the dumb thing and muted my microphone by mistake, but I don't recall doing that, to be honest, so I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, so just waiting to get back into the second game, and then we can get underway. Another thing I noticed in there as well, I think I've got the same, almost same deaths and kills again on both games, which is kind of weird. Where you get very low kills and like 17. I think it was like 3 or 4 deaths and 17 kills on each one. Somewhat weird like that. So here we go with Gustav. This is probably one of the worst maps. I don't know why they made this map. It just doesn't make a great deal of sense. I know it's more, I guess it's more of a sniper's map, but I just wish they'd made it a little bit more not focused on trying to get on the Gustav and hang up there as long as possible. Kind of annoying. So as you can see, this time I'm using the Italia, the Femme Fatale, and I can see here I'm just looking at my sensitivity, and I'm like, maybe I need to turn it down a bit, put it on a 3 as well, just for that fine up and down aim, which I normally do, just in case you're going diagonally, northeast, southeast kind of region, and obviously it slows that down a little bit, so you can be a bit more precise when trying to get those head glitches and stuff. Right, so now it's just a case of finding people. So I can see someone's died near here, but not sure where he is. And here we go, and nice little hip fire there, just take him out. Just run around now and get ready for the next guy. Normally I wait here because they throw bombs and stuns and everything down there. As you can see, I'm throwing some over just to cover myself. Hopefully force them back a little bit. That hits someone, so I'm like, okay, I got you. So where is he? I was like, is it him? And I don't know where those 2 shots went. They were on target. And then my teammate's going in, so I'm like, okay. Leave the teammate to kill him. And this dude is like, okay. Get out my way, buddy. And then I heard something, it's like, oh god, who's this? Luckily my teammate was paying attention. And then I was like, ah, okay, someone's just sniped over here, because obviously he's just killed my teammate. So Now I know they're on both sides. I'm like, is it going to come this way or is it going to be on my right? I don't know. Because they're over here and they're over here. Well, I'm just going to chill here for a minute. Try and figure out where people are spawning. Because you wouldn't think they'd be spawning on me, obviously with the teammates being there. So just checking if anyone's near the Gustav. Trying to get to this area because I hate this area. As I've said before, the hate glitching on this thing, oh, it's horrendous. So just looking around. Okay. It's a bit quiet. Where are they? All in the spawns? I'm just going to chill here. Because normally people come over this hill bit. And this is why it's really hard to see sometimes. That quick glance. Oh, okay, there's a guy here. And then I could see someone else was here. It's like, hang on, he's going this way. So he must be underneath. And there he is. One of the cool things about being the resistance, obviously, is you can find out where people are. I was like, no, you're not killing anybody. You leave my teammate alone.
Recon the airborne.
Hey, yeah, just sneezing. Oh god. Luckily, I've got the power of mute on my side, and I know my mic's not muted this time. Oh. I am probably looking eventually to get a new headset. I think I might try and have a look. I won't mind the CV7 of this particular headset. Okay. Mr. Giggle Pants here with me. And you? So I'm being a bit cheeky here, just waiting, because I don't know where they are. I was like, right, they are spawning this way. Try and cover my teammates so he can push and get round the corner. It's like, okay, is that somebody? Saw a little shadow. And I noticed he died here, so it's like, okay. Like, please die. It's like, okay, so they're definitely back over here. And I was just waiting, because I expected them to start throwing stuff, as you can see. Always expect them to throw stuff over here. And then you just gotta watch them from going underneath. So teammates doing something, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave him to it. Then I'll follow him up. Take out that guy with the swiftness. I was like, right, we've got one on the Gustav and one on the other side, so I'm gonna go underneath. I was trying to go this way, because every time you go up there, people lay at the back of the Gustav and then just shoot you. So annoying. It's like, oh, I thought I was gonna kill him. I was like, yes, steal the kill. And it's like, no, you're not stealing anything. I was like, right, I'm gonna have to take something because I've got 4 bullets left. As you can see here, I'm like, I cannot snipe. This is not good. I'm like, come on, please, just someone come so I can shoot you. I can steal your gun. Luckily, I got another gun. I was like, oh, thank God, STG. I was like, right, well, at least I know I've got 4 bullets, and it's a 4 burst, so that's 1 shot from here. And then, obviously, I'll have to use the STG to finish off any other kills, because it normally takes about 2-3 bursts, generally. So just going back up here. And just check on the Gustav again. Thinking that almost was a bad guy. Okay, no. And then obviously at this point, as you can see, the amount of kills we're getting, the other team are struggling a little bit. So they generally go into camp mode when this happens. Which can be annoying, but I just guess that's the way it is. Not much you can do. A little bit of tap firing, merciless. I'm like, right. Are they spawning behind us or they're still on the side? I'm like, okay, there's a guy over here, but I can't see him. I'm like, maybe if I shoot along, I'll catch him, but yep. And there he is. Another bit of burst firing. Right, sorry about that, just muting because he wants to play his game, but it's really loud. So I've turned it down for you. You'll have to wait a minute, mister. We're nearly done. So this is generally why I do it when he's not here. But yeah, the computer says no, apparently. What I have been doing as well, just a bit of a heads up on that one, is been looking for a PC. I've been looking out for another PC I can use to take over my broken PC. Obviously that's upstairs. I could probably salvage parts from the PC upstairs and have a look into it. But there was a guy selling one for about £100. Not probably the most spectacular PC in the world, but it was a Core i5. It had Windows 7 on it. It also had a built-in graphics card, SSD. You know, it wasn't all special. 8 gigs of RAM, 4 cores, which might do all right. So I just wanted to obviously see if we could get on one that I could use just to doing the recordings. But we'll have to have a look. You have to wait a minute. Right. So yeah, I've been trying to get stuff sorted and get things on the way for hopefully getting back to live streaming with webcam. That's what I'm really looking for. If I can record, obviously I won't be able to record PC, but I can record PlayStation using webcam. I'd like to go back and try and start doing that again, rather than paying a lot of money out for one, because obviously it's just having the money at the moment, and that's just something I just do not have right now in order to be able to do that kind of thing. So it's not really much else I can do, to be honest. I've been looking just for a cheap motherboard, just something I could take on a nice case to go with it, and then it's just a case of the most expensive, if anything, is the CPU and the memory and the power supply. Probably say the two expensive is going to be the power supply and the CPU, but we'll see. So I spotted this guy. It's like, okay, I know they're spawning here, so I know they're up here. Just gonna try and figure out where they are and get them. So we're coming towards the end now. Just trying to find out where the last people are, get them all killed, and then we're good. I knew there was a guy coming this way. I was like, is he underneath or not? Someone did shoot behind me and I wasn't too sure. And there he is. Like, no, you're not killing me, brother. Right, well I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if new. Tap that notification bell so you can be notified of all my videos. And you truly can be one of Kappa's convicts or a convict head for ladies. Again, I do apologise for the problem with the game not actually physically recording my voice. Not really a great deal I could have done with it. It's just really annoying when it happens. And thank you to everybody, obviously, for anyone who let me know on here, which it was actually Noodle Miner 33. I do appreciate it. We salute you, buddy, for saying that there's only game audio and there's no actual voice audio on there as well. So you know who it is. It is I, the Kappa Convict, signing out. And as always, I salute you, my convicts and convict heads, and I'll see you soon in another gameplay. Hopefully enjoyed this kind of random commentary with the video, but I really want to do some talking about some other stuff as well in between, and just have like a bit of a quick Friday chat with you all. Okay, so see you in the next one, and bye for now.